All right, decided to come out here and play with the International a little bit. It's kind of raining off and on, sprinkling. It stopped right now. I just been kind of figuring out what I need. I need to fill in this gap. I have some 16 gauge 4x8 sheet, and I believe this is about 42 is what I need, and then 63 lengthwise, so should be good. So I was gonna make all this. You can see I need to cut a piece of metal, weld it here, and then get this little piece, kind of a guide. You can kind of see what we're gonna do here. That's what we want to do. So we'll just tack on a piece of metal, and it will go all the way to about right there. That will fill in those gaps. Zoom you out a little. That'll fill in that gap. And then I'm gonna have to bend all this. Well, then I got to thinking, you know what? I don't think I really have to bend that, because we cut the back of this out. So here's my plan. Take the back of this. This is the flatter pieces here. I just use some tape as a kind of like a straight line. It don't have to be perfect, but it's got to be perfect. I'm gonna take my cutoff wheel, follow along that tape right there, and then I'm gonna do, I believe it's 5 1/4. We're gonna cut on this side of the line, and then we'll cut another one here, and that will be 5 1/4. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to cut off the what do you call it, the raised metal here. So this would be 5 1/4, this would be 5 1/4. And I believe all I really need is about 5 inches right here. So I'm just cutting it just a little wider, because we're going to have to manipulate it. But look at that, we'll have our same humps. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So let's get to cutting and see if my vision is correct. We're going to do a little cutting. We got to get rid of all this junk. So I'm probably going to cut it right where it bends. And then this part will connect with new sheet metal. You'll see down the road. So yeah, I'm going to cut it right there. Then we're going to cut this excess right here off. That way we can get that close to the cab as we can. So I'm kind of thinking, so let's go see if it fits, shall we? And now you can see now I don't have to make those bends, and it's already got that natural arch. Well, let's go take a gander. This handle's in the way. We got to get that handle out of the way. Just pretend like that handle's not in the way. Look at that. That won't go all the way down, but we can patch that. That won't be no problem. So that's kind of where it's going to be. Look at that. Nice. Looks almost factory. Let's go to the other side and check it. I don't know. I don't think there's an old shit handle or pull you up handle. Oh, there is. Son of a gun. Yeah, I got to get these handles off. Well, there you go. Look at there. See what I'm saying? Look at that. The patina even matches. Hot damn. So this is what I'm kind of thinking about doing, is welding it right in there like that, butt weld it, and then weld it right there. Look at that. I'm liking that. Sweet. All right. I guess it'll be another day. I'll end up having to, maybe this weekend I can play around with this, but I got my pieces cut. Now I just need to bring the welder out, because what I want to do is get these tacked in. Probably finish tacking in here, making this nice and solid. I got some pretty good tacks in there, but I think I'm going to finish welding it. And then we're going to weld these in place. We'll have to get our handles out of the way. We'll get this fully welded up. And I think we're going to go ahead and bring out that 16 gauge metal and start getting the roof put on. That one we're going to have to use my homemade pipe anvil. That way we can kind of try to get, so we got to get this arch, and then we also got to get a little arch this way too. So that's going to be tricky. But the plus side is this truck's so damn tall, you ain't going to be able to see up there unless you got a drone. Of course, everybody has one, except for me. But we're going to try to get that roof as good as we can. Hell yeah, that's going to look awesome. All right, we'll see you in a bit. International. R-220.